Howdy pals, in this video our Chictech spotlight illuminates the epic clash of Godzilla x Kong, the new empire, and whether it lives up to expectations. For generations, this monstrous clash of colossal proportions has captivated audiences worldwide. From their historic debut on the silver screen in 1962 to the recent Blockbuster release in 2021, these legendary titans have enthralled moviegoers across the ages. Despite the challenges posed by the pandemic, the 2021 installment soared to extraordinary heights, its success amplified by a simultaneous release on HBO Max, highlighting the enduring allure and unwavering resilience of these iconic monsters. The recent release of Godzilla -1 has shaken the industry's foundation, proving that a well-crafted script, rich with complex characters that audiences genuinely care about, can wield more power than a $200 million spectacle plagued by poor writing and forgettable one-dimensional characters. With a modest $15 million budget, this film defied convention, demonstrating that compelling storytelling can trump the need for big-name movie stars and overblown CGI extravaganzas. In an era where studio budgets balloon with each passing year and box office disappointments abound, the lesson from Godzilla -1 rings clear. Fiscal prudence can yield remarkable results. US studios would be wise to take note, especially in the face of mounting losses in the ever-competitive streaming market. Saving $185 million now and then doesn't just make financial sense, it's a strategic imperative. As audiences flood theaters to witness the titanic showdown between these iconic behemoths in Godzilla vs. Kong, the New Empire, the echoes of history resound with the thunderous clash that first rocked screens in 1962, emerging from a tumultuous tapestry of legal battles and creative divergences. The monumental confrontation between King Kong and Godzilla not only marked a milestone in the annals of monster movies, but also carved its place as an unforgettable moment in cinematic lore. The genesis of this monumental confrontation traces back to the visionary mind of Willis O'Brien, the pioneering animator behind the original King Kong in 1933. Initially conceived as the epic battle between King Kong and Frankenstein, fate intervened as the project fell into the hands of Toho, the revered Japanese studio renowned for its mastery of the kaiju genre. With Godzilla stepping into the fray, the stage was set for an epic showdown that would transcend generations. Behind the scenes, the acquisition of Kong's rights by Toho set off a tempest of legal wrangling, embroiling the film in a complex and contentious battle. Merian C. Cooper, the visionary force behind the original Kong film, emerged as a vocal opponent, vehemently opposing the project and staunchly defending the legacy of the iconic apes. As legal debates raged and tensions simmered, the production of King Kong vs. Godzilla stood on the precipice of uncertainty. Yet, amidst the storm of controversy, the film persevered, driven by the creative vision of its makers and the insatiable appetite of audiences hungry for spectacle. When King Kong vs. Godzilla finally graced screens in 1962, it did so with a resounding roar, shattering box office records and carving out its place in cinematic history. This clash of titans wasn't just a collision of creatures, but a convergence of cinematic firsts. It marked Kong's debut in Toho's illustrious portfolio, ushering in an era of Technicolor spectacles that would captivate audiences worldwide. The latest clash, Godzilla vs. Kong, the New Empire, wants to emerge as a seismic cinematic event, a gargantuan clash of titans that shakes the very foundations of blockbuster entertainment. Stepping into the fray just months after the introspective drama of Godzilla -1, this latest installment propels viewers into a frenetic whirlwind of action and spectacle, forsaking subtlety for unadulterated bombast. Whereas -1 was a compelling post-war human-centered drama with a lot of interesting things to say about duty, honor, sacrifice, and redemption that just so happened to have a giant fire-breathing lizard in it, The New Empire is a movie about giant CGI monsters punching each other and blowing things up for 115 minutes that just so happens to have some cardboard cutout humans in it. The tonal shift between the two films is akin to holding onto a Harrier jet and then flipping it upside down.
You're fired.
The The new empire hurtles headlong into a realm of sheer spectacle and visual extravaganza. While its predecessor delved into the complexities of post-war trauma and human resilience, this sequel opts for a straightforward narrative of monsters punching each other into oblivion. Whether or not you enjoy this film really comes down to what you expect from a Godzilla movie and how adept you are at suspending disbelief before the opening credits roll. But hey, let's dive into a plot summary to give you an idea of the narrative structure, which, to be honest, is a bit like expecting a gourmet feast and ending up with a bag of chips. But hey, let's munch on those salty plot points anyway. Set a couple of years after the events of the previous movie, Kong and Godzilla have decided that things just aren't working out between them, and they've gone their separate ways. Godzilla's keeping the peace on the surface, while Kong has gone down into the hollow earth to look for other giant monster pals, and as it happens, it's not long before he finds them. Dialogue often falls flat, and character development is scant, leaving audiences yearning for deeper engagement amidst the chaos. Yet, for all its flaws, the new empire delivers on its promise of mindless, disposable fun. It's a popcorn flick of the highest order, designed to entertain and thrill without burdening viewers with the weight of profound meaning. Long story short, the cardboard humans find an underground tribe related to the girl who's the key to everything, and it turns out the mysterious signal was actually a telepathic distress call. With the giant evil monkey preparing to invade the surface, Kong goes to ask Godzilla for help, and they have another big fight until they decide to team up against the common threat. Kong emerges as the undisputed star, imbued with at least some depth and complexity that transcends his towering stature. Meanwhile, Godzilla, though still a formidable force, feels somewhat sidelined in his own saga, relegated to a supporting role in the battle for supremacy. Now, here's the deal. If you were gripped by the well-constructed human drama and serious emotional tone of -1, not to mention a Godzilla that actually felt like a genuine threat to humanity, then there's not a whole lot here to get you invested. On the other hand, if you're willing to just turn your brain off and watch giant monsters destroy half the planet for a couple of hours, then there's plenty of simplistic fun to be had. Amidst the relentless action and destruction, the new empire offers moments of levity and self-awareness that punctuate the madness. It revels in its own absurdity, embracing the campiness of its premise with a knowing wink to the audience. Yet beneath the surface, there's a sense of missed opportunities and untapped potential, with human characters relegated to mere cogs in the machinery of spectacle. In conclusion, the new empire might not be the epic clash of titans reminiscent of the 1962 classic, but it's the monster mash we've been served, and just this once, that's acceptable. It delivers straightforward, throwaway fun akin to the simpler pleasures of its predecessor. So carry on, new empire, and while you may not be soaring to the heights of cinematic greatness, you're landing blows on your intended audience with precision, and for that, I salute you. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, stay chic, stay tech savvy, and most importantly, stay tuned for more exciting content here on Chictech Spotlight. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content coming your way real soon.